Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's day is going really well thus far, and I hope that your day is filled with love and laughter. Today, I wanted to just remind everybody how important it is to spend time by yourself and in solitude. I can't stress enough how important this is, and life is so fast paced, and we have so many things to distract us, and we carry one in our pocket, and I'm just as guilty. And it's sad when you get out in public. The other day, I went down to the nature park and the bike trail, and I it was packed. It was an absolutely beautiful day, and it was great to see that many people out there until I really started to look around, and everybody was on their phone. I mean, I could have, out of 30 people, there were maybe two people not on their cell phones. It's perplexing to me is you're going to a nature park and somewhere in nature to retune yourself to the universal vibration of things. Or at least that's what I do. Maybe others don't, but it's kind of an oxymoron to get out in nature and be looking down at your damn phone all the time. Is what are we doing? Like you could do that at home, and you can soak in that stimulation and that screen time at home. I mean, to each his own, I suppose, but we're really missing the point of being out in nature. And to me, that is just tuning back into the universe and tuning back into our soul essence, because of the distractions we experience in society has gotten us so far in the ego, and it has become so toxic because we are so disconnected to everyone. You know, you go to dinner and you see whole families. The kids have tablets in their face and the parents have their cell phones in their face. And it's so sad. And it's so, I can't even come up with a word that can describe how I feel when I see these things. And like I said, I'm just as guilty. I'm not criticizing anybody, just merely bringing to the surface and bringing light to the fact that how bad off we are as a society and as a whole. Feeling so disconnected when we are really connected is what has caused this mental health collapse, really, where everybody has some form of depression or anxiety. And that's not the way that we're supposed to live. We're supposed to live carefree and happy and just love. And these things that we're using, we have created this instant gratification need that if it's not met, we get anxious and we get all stir crazy, and I feel like I should be doing something, and I feel like I should be doing something, but not realizing that it's okay not to do anything, and it's okay to just sit there and take in the surroundings and be one with the moment. It's disheartening, and I just want you to take a look at your own actions, and look at the things that you do, and police yourself and be honest with yourself when you are in those moments where you should be present and you're out in nature or you're with loved ones. Be present, put the distractions away, and talk and share stories and share emotions and share hard times and lean on each other. And that's another thing all these distractions have done, is that they're pitting us against each other, because if they're not having that stimulation from a device or some other outside source, you start to try to talk to somebody on a soul level, they get agitated and they're like, don't bother me. I pray every day that we start to find balance back in our lives, and we start to retune into nature, because we're drifting out there, and it's getting to a dangerous place with all these distractions and things that spiritually starve us and starve our souls. Our souls are so far buried inside of us that most of us don't even know the right direction to go. So police yourself. Catch yourself glued to these devices, because they're even if you're watching educational stuff, it's still that screen stimulation is not natural for our intake. So limit yourself. I'm not saying don't use them. They're great. They're wonderful. They are essential to certain points where you need to find a place and nobody knows how to read a map anymore or use a compass. So um, use them, but use them mindfully, and be mindful of who you're around when you're doing so, and really try to catch yourself outside of the moment and return to the moment. So I love you guys. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I hope that your day is filled with love and laughter and actual human connection, and not just digital connection, because our soul needs human connection, because we're all connected. So stop being disconnected. I love you guys.